What's up, metalheads? Green Bay's Metal Elite here. Ryan and Irv at my sides, and we have a good show for you. It's been a pretty good week for just everything.
As if one of our shows would suck.
Yeah. Who'd think that? So anyways, I guess I'll start with the metal news. Some pretty devastating news, actually. Adam Duce from Machine Head is no longer with Machine Head. Yeah, apparently they fired him. If you guys follow Rob Flynn at all on Facebook, he kind of does this thing called the General Journals, I want to say it's called, or something like that, right?
Yeah, so, like General Journals of a Frontman.
Yeah, and he talked about it. He basically said that Adam Duce, just hasn't been contributing and whatnot to the band for the past 10 years or so. So since the Blackening kind of came out, because they toured with that for so long, and then this latest album, and Adam Duce was just kind of frustrated because he would bring lyrics and riffs to Rob, and they would try to write stuff, and it just wasn't clicking, and Adam was getting pissed about that. And basically, Rob Flynn said that they didn't want to fire him. They were really hoping he would quit, but it's just too much, so they fired him. But they're going to continue the recording process as a three-piece. So Rob, Dave, and Phil.
Good luck, guys.
Yeah, please make some more killer music. One of my favorite bands. Yeah, Machine Head. Mayhem Festival 2013. Some bands that are recently rumored for that are Battlecross, Job for a Cowboy, and Amon Amarth. Now, Behemoth is already, they're pretty much confirmed that they're playing. So having them and Amon Amarth would be totally just fucking killer. So hopefully that happens. The Death to All tour is back. They announced that Max Phelps is going to be their vocalist, and you can catch that in Chicago on April 21st, the House of Blues. Hypocrisy, Swedish kind of alien metal band, they announced a tour. They're going to be also in Chicago and at Station 4 in the Twin Cities. So if you can catch Hypocrisy, I would definitely recommend it because they are pretty killer. As I Lay Dying announced No Lungs to Breathe lyric video. The album's been out for a while. I guess if you haven't heard the song or bought the album and read the lyrics, there's a lyric video for you now. So hopefully you can read.
And if
Top
you
to bottom, left to right.
Then learn to read.
Yeah, reading's pretty essential.
Read.
Suffocation announced they're doing a Despise the World tour with Exhumed, Rings of Saturn, and Jungle Rot, which is coming, again, the Twin Cities and Chicago. No Wisconsin dates. Like I said, if there's ever a sweet tour, count on it not coming to Wisconsin. But if you haven't heard of Rings of Saturn, who's going to be on that tour, the band is just crazy. Like, the guitar players just, I mean, they're fucking really good, but it's just, I don't know, stuff's just hard to listen to. And I think that is all I have for metal news for this week. So, Ryan?
Alright, bring you some news from the hard rock world. Couple classic rock bands here, classic metal bands. AC/DC first is getting their own brand of beer. Apparently they already have their own brand of wine, which I never knew about. It's going to be a full-bodied German beer, so for those of you 21 and up, there you go.
Or if you know someone 21 and up,
there you go. It's going to be 5% alcohol. It's a premier lager beer, and it's the slogan, the beer for real rockers, which they didn't really go too far in the box on that. Lars Ulrich was saying in a recent interview, he would not put money on Metallica doing full-length albums like they did last year on the Orion Music and More Festival. This year it is in Detroit, June 8th and 9th. Some of the supporting bands, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Deftones, and Irv's favorite band, Rise Against.
And the Silver Sun Pickups, don't forget about them.
Cornell University, this is actually really cool, that a prestigious university is examining mosh pits to study human behavior when it comes to riots and controlling riots, and the band that they determined was the best one to study.
One of your favorites, Zach.
Yes, Killswitch Engage.
Really?
Because they get crowds going like crazy. They said that's, of all the studies they did, all the video, Killswitch got the rowdiest crowds going.
Good shit. Yes, I can believe that.
Nine Inch Nails are back together. Trent Reznor confirmed this a couple days ago. They'll be doing a couple appearances, no full-length tour or anything like that yet, but they will be at the Fuji Rock Festival in Japan, July 26th and 28th. So if you want to go to Ozfest in May, might as well just stay there for 3 months and see Nine Inch Nails. And then August 16th through the 18th in Hockenheim, Germany.
Yeah.
And then in the douchebag of the week, Wes Scanlon from Puddle of Mud has dropped himself even lower. I just don't get this fucking asshole. You're a fucking idiot. First you get kicked off a plane, then you keep getting coke, you're just drunk all the time, and now you're stealing your ex-wife's car, which I don't remember what it is, but it's probably something that even we could afford, and we're poor college kids in post-grad.
It's probably a Buick.
It's probably something shitty. So yeah, his ex-wife was pretty pissed, so Wes got in trouble for that, proving that he is still the biggest piece of shit in rock.
He really is.
Irv.
And in new music, we have, for new albums, starting off, Twinkle Twinkle Little Rock Star, which apparently is not a new thing. This band's been doing like lullaby versions of big name artists like Slayer, Iron Maiden, Avenged Sevenfold, Dream Theater, and something else that I can't read because I suck at life. But their latest lullaby album is Pantera, a collection of Pantera's sort of better known stuff, and they premiered the song "I'm Broken," which I'll be sure to link that in the linked up. But I got a chance to listen to it, and I did not really understand what I was listening to. Like, I got that it was piano, but I couldn't tell that it was "I'm Broken" by Pantera. Another album is Tool is releasing their 21st anniversary edition EP of Opiate.
Tool would do a random number like that.
Right.
That's why I like them.
5,000 copies are going to be made with 5 versions, so 1,000 per version, with like different artwork and stuff. And they were saying that some of the artwork with these versions of the album are gonna be like, you can use the glasses from their 10,000 Days album, or like the weird little plastic casing glasses on the album, to view the artwork like properly for these new versions.
That's kind of cool.
Steel Panther teasing a new album with just teasing it on Twitter.
Teasing.
Nate cheating.
Teasing.
Yeah.
Satchel's tracks are done, and they were saying Lexi Fox's bass tracks are going to be next.
AKA Satchel, I'll probably have to do those. You know anything about Steel Panther.
New single tracks, Rob Zombie's Dead City Radio and New Gods of Superstar. Anthrax doing a cover of AC/DC's TNT. And Soilworks' Long Live the Misanthrope. For videos, we have OTEP's Apex Predator, Killswitch Engage's In Due Time, and Reg's A Perfect Life. Or not A Perfect Life, just Perfect Life. And a new thing we're going to start doing is a military minute. So this will just be like shout outs to people in the military.
That we know.
Or if you know, just send us, information that you can divulge about like their name or their station, what service they're in, and shit like that.
And they better like metal.
Yeah.
That too.
You can comment on our YouTube, Facebook, Green Bay's Metal Elite on Facebook, and at Green Bay Metal Elite. Now on Twitter.
Now on Twitter.
Yeah.
Now on the Twittersphere.
This week we have my longtime and dear friend, Tyler Johnson, who I tried thinking about this today. I can't remember when you moved next door to me, if it was like beginning of 5th grade or like the summer before 8th grade, but I'm pretty sure it was 5th grade because that's a lot longer than I could remember if it was the beginning of like freshman year or whatever. But he is an Air Force Security Forces senior airman in South Korea, and he just got married about a year ago, so congratulations to him and his significant other. I forget your name, so I'm sorry. Yes, he was telling me that he goes to like an all-metal bar in South Korea with him and his friends. So all you, Tyler and all the rest of you, thank you for doing what you guys were doing. Then next we have the question of the week.
Actually, we're gonna talk about local stuff.
Right, that's what we're doing.
So yeah, this is also kind of another new thing. We're gonna try.
We're gonna try and talk a little bit more about local stuff here in Green Bay.
Straight up local bands. You know that we know. So the first thing I'm gonna talk about is the show that happened last night, Wednesday. You see her wearing the Avatar shirt. Avatar hit Fatheads. Crater and Crowfly opened, and it was
fucking awesome.
It was a good show. Bar was packed.
Great group of guys.
Yeah, the band hung around afterwards, drank with
so
people,
nice,
and
nice.
they're real cool. They don't drink a lot of hard liquor apparently in Sweden.
Yeah,
they're more of a beer country. They said we should move to Finland.
Yeah,
if we like hard liquor, which explains why the guys in Children of Bodom are just crazy drinkers. But so yeah, that happened. So that was pretty awesome. And also, Exodus just got announced that they are going to be playing in Green Bay at the Distillery on April 25th with Crater, Evoked, Macabre, and Ground Zero Warhead. If you don't know who Exodus is, they're 80s thrash band, and yeah, I don't know, you should educate yourself. That was the first band that Kirk Hammett, the lead guitar player of Metallica, was in before. He was in Metallica.
Fun fact.
Yeah, so
trivia.
Yeah,
for all you kids out there.
Use that. And Live and Loud, which happens every week. Used to happen at the Hideout. Now it's at Liquidate.
And now
it's in Appleton at the end of May, because Liquidate's been having a lot of problems, and our friend Tim, who's running it, Green Bay's not working out, I guess. So we're moving to Appleton, which is, it's not a bad thing, because then you get Green Bay, Oshkosh, and Appleton, kind of. So hopefully that'll work out. It's a little bit more of a drive for us, which sucks, but, it's worth it, I guess, for some bands.
So you probably won't see us out there as much as you see us out here now.
Yeah, until the end of May, at least, so that's a few more months. So we'll try to be out. But that's pretty much it for local stuff. If any of you local bands out there, Crater, Erroneous, Crowfly, Vile Disgorgement, I don't know, any metal or hard rock bands. If you guys have stuff that you want us to talk about,
promote,
shows
that you're doing,
just message either us on Facebook or the email or whatever. We don't care. Or text us if you have our numbers. But yeah, so yeah, we'll be doing that every week. Local stuff.
So now,
the
question of the week is, songs that you listen to get yourselves pumped up.
Yeah, get you jacked.
Ryan, do you want to start off that?
Yeah, sure. I went back to my high school days of songs I listened to before I played basketball or soccer. Rage Against the Machine's Guerrilla Radio, my number one song. Korn, Falling Away From Me. Seven Dust, Rumblefish, one of the lesser known tracks, but a phenomenal one. Slipknot's Wait and Bleed, Stained, Mud Shovel, and Rammstein, Du Hast. Those were my big six in high school that I listened to.
Very cool. Mine are The Man Named Hell by The Showdown. Shout out to the dudes in the other band, my bandmates in No Trace. That's just our fucking jam. Along with Redneck by Lamb of God. That's my number two. Guiles by Unearth, Imperium by Machine Head, and The Light That Blinds by Shadows Fall. bringing me all the way back to my Guitar Hero days. That was one of the first like super intense metal songs that I ever heard.
Shadows Fall? Was it a Guitar Hero?
Yeah, and then I also have For My Enemies by Dirge Within. Kind of. I don't know. Dirge Within's an awesome band. If you don't know them, check them out.
Alright, so then I got Here to Stay by Korn. Device's song Vilify, which just came out like a week ago.
Jacking her up for a whole week.
For a whole week. It's awesome. I Said It by Nonpoint. Kiru Sut Go Min by Trivium. And while I may get a lot of grief for this, Andrew WK's Party Hard. That is just, it's just a good song.
Dude, we here at Metal Elite, we know that when it's time to party, we'll always party hard. So if we ever have a Green Bay's Metal Elite party or something,
You will hear that song.
yeah, and
And you'll go nuts.
it'll be a rager hopefully.
So
I think that's it.
that's almost it. But for that, if you guys have songs that get you guys pumped up, be sure to comment in the comment boxes below.
Somebody said the final countdown on our Facebook today.
Yeah, Alex
That's
Stafford.
a jam. That is a
Yeah,
jam, my friend.
seriously, that's a great one.
We played that in pep band in high school, and that was by far my #1 favorite song to play.
Yeah.
There's a little part that's not written that you're supposed to like just hold a note for. But if you're talented, like I was, I'm not anymore. I'm not that good.
Oh.
I'm not that good anymore
Big time.
at all. But it was like you instead of holding the note, you would start off like at a really high note and then just like scale it down, which was really cool. It was my favorite part of the song, I think. But there were no famous birthdays this week, although there was.
Well, semi-famous birthday.
There is a semi-famous birthday. Birthday shout out to our friend Sean Smith from Erroneous and Crater.
And Atreus. And fucking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Sean Smith, he pretty much.
He is the one that brought you the Exodus, or is bringing you the Exodus show.
Yeah, he does it.
Brought
fucking
you
lot.
Static X and
Born Osiris.
Born Osiris.
Yeah, the dude. He's got connections and.
He's got giant balls.
Yeah. Yeah.
Congratulations.
So, yeah. Thanks, Sean. Happy birthday. And I think that's it. No,
So, happy birthday, Sean.
Yeah.
Nastrovia.
Keep it metal.